I am Peaches. I am Peaches.
Take cover under the cover of another lover above a rubber. Tell your brother.
This is just really exciting for me. I've been a fan
You
of
know what's
yours.
exciting?
What's exciting?
Are those canaries?
Parrots.
Oh, really?
I think.
They're kind of thin to be parrots.
Yeah.
They're kind of like canaries. They're cute.
Somebody told me it was a parrot, so I just believe them.
You know.
Grab a nub and tug.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
I'm here with you.
In my bed.
In your bed, which
Yeah.
is pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Am I the first person in your bed today?
No.
Did you know we were going to spend a little bit of time in bed?
Oh, I knew.
You knew it?
I knew.
From when we saw each other?
Yeah.
At first?
Mhm.
My parents will be so proud.
From our first glass of vodka and wine time.
Vodka and wine.
It's not
You gave
just
me a
wine.
cucumber too.
Yeah, but people would have thought it was water.
That's
I
true.
didn't believe you.
Now they think I'm at a spa and it's water. And I took that off my
Spa.
eye or something and put it, just chill. So you have a show coming up in Toronto. You're going to be touring a lot.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
over the place.
I'm gonna do my 6 weeks tour starts next week, and I'll be in Toronto on October 20th. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the what's it called now? It's still called the Phoenix. You know what happens sometimes? I'll go somewhere and people will be like, you're not, you're not, and I'm like, what? You're not Peaches, are you? Or you look a lot like Peaches, and I'm like, oh. And then I'm not sure what to say.
And
If
they
I
don't
should
believe
say
you?
yes or no. So I say yes, and they're like, no, you're not Peaches. And I'll go like, okay, no. And they go, but you're Peaches, right? And it's just like an ongoing, like,
They just don't want to agree with you.
I don't know what they want from
You
me.
should just start saying, no, I'm not Peaches.
I say no, and then they go, yes, you are.
And then back and forth.
And then I say, okay, I am. No. Well, this is, I don't know, but you know, Partition, the song by Beyonce, Partition.
Yeah, okay.
And she says, he likes to call me Peaches when it gets real nasty. I like to believe that's about me.
I would guarantee it's
Yeah.
about you.
I think that maybe it is about me because on her other song, Blow,
Okay.
she says, can you get to the middle, taste the skittle? And I'm in the Urban Dictionary as coining skittle as clitoris. So, you know,
I did not know that.
I think there's all, so I like to believe that that's around me.
I think that's, yeah.
In my
pretty-
mind, it's fun.
So it's you're not often in Canada, and so
No,
we're
I'm
like
not.
super happy to have you here.
Yeah.
I think the last time I saw you here was
What was
at
I
Government. No, it was a concert.
Uh-huh.
You ran around us a little
Uh-huh,
bit and
yeah.
had a lot of fun with the audience, and that was like my favorite thing. I think I saw that tour. You did a couple shows in Toronto.
Uh-huh.
I think I was at almost all of them, if not all of them.
Cool.
So it was nice to know
See
you
my
were coming
parents
back.
there?
Probably.
They sit in a section.
Okay.
Set out for them called the VOP section, the very old people. Yeah, they're like, is there gonna be a VOP section this time?
I really hope my dad doesn't start using that joke.
No.
It feels like a dad joke to me.
It's such a dad at the barbecue joke.
So when you come to Canada, what are some of your favorite things here in Canada?
It's not about my favorite things.
No.
It's about hanging out with my parents as much as possible so I don't feel the guilt. Well, they
Often, or
do,
they
you know,
can?
but when I'm here, they're like, what are you doing right now? When are we getting to, you know, so.
And
It's
that's
all
like
about like subsiding the guilt.
what's a typical family.
What are we gonna eat? Where are we eating? What are we eating? Are you eating? We're eating. We're Jewish. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like to eat.
Yeah, we gotta eat. Who's gonna eat? What are you eating?
What are some of like the home
What do we
cooking?
eat?
Yeah, like but things you would remember from your childhood because it's probably different diets now.
Well, the best was lamb chops. My mom made
Okay.
lamb chops. God, juicy.
Is that a Jewish thing?
I don't
know.
think so. Yeah, we were kosher in our house. But we did have we had a set of paper plates for Chinese food take away.
That's not a secret. Jews like the Chinese
God's
food.
watching.
Even on Christmas Day at a Chinese restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Movie then Chinese.
Movie
Yeah.
in Chinese, yeah. Have you seen any good movies lately?
I have seen some good movies lately. Yes. No, I haven't.
No?
I don't know. I don't remember. What have I seen? I want to see this movie called Victoria. Do you know about it? It's filmed in Berlin. It's like a one-shot, A Night in Berlin. Very curious to see that. I'm curious to see Room. Is that a movie? Room? Do you know about it? Yeah, I'm curious to see that movie. I saw the Amy Winehouse documentary, which was devastating.
I would imagine so.
I saw the Nina Simone documentary, also devastating. But movie, yeah. Need a night out.
Possibly.
Not just in bed. We need to go to movies next time.
All right,
Yeah.
deal. I'll fall asleep in the movie though. That's like
You
my
will?
first. Yeah.
Even in the theater?
Yeah, especially in the theater.
Really?
Yeah. Otherwise,
Snoring?
I can. Yes, we went to see something at
Who we?
Tara and I.
Okay.
And what was it? We went to go see Her premiere or something.
Oh, Her? No, I love that movie. I've seen it 3 times.
Adorable, right?
Yes. You fell asleep 3 times?
I fell asleep for a little bit, and then she had to nudge me. And it was a private screening room with like 25 people.
Really?
I'm like,
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen my movie? Peaches Does Herself is my movie.
Peaches Does Herself,
yes.
but it's your movie, but it's based on a theatrical production.
Yeah, it's based on the
Yeah.
theatrical production of the same name, a reconfiguration of my songs to make a a narrative, but a semi-biographical, fantastical.
Well, and that's because it was funny you brought up, Nina Simone and Amy Winehouse and how they were kind of devastating. Yours is not devastating at all. Yours
it's
is
fun.
very empowering.
Yeah.
And I was just saying that about your music and even the new album, or especially the new album.
By the way, that was a great transition.
Was it?
Yeah, very well done.
Was just the empowerment of every song. Like everything I listen to always makes me. It's not about like a positivity or something necessarily.
Right,
it's
right.
not always like sun is shining and everything like that. But there's the power behind it. You never feel weak
Yeah, that's good.
listening to your music and the clips I've seen of your show. Because I think it was only in Toronto. Well, the movie was here for a little bit, but I don't.
The movie was here.
Was the play here at all?
No, the play was
Okay.
in Berlin, and it is huge sets and stuff.
Right.
But the movie traveled to like 70 film festivals around
Won
the
a
world.
few awards
Yeah.
and did very well. And that's kind of obviously that wasn't something you do all the time as opposed to the albums. Is that something you now have like the taste for, like that theater thing?
I like doing it, and I like being, if it's possible, over the top, even more over the top than a Peaches show, because I could have large sets, I could have foils, I could have muses, and I could have dancers, like more dancers than I've ever had, and you can be in the same place. So basically, I want a Vegas show. That would
That's
be
a
my Vegas.
fantastic
That would be
idea.
my Vegas show.
Are we working on that, Peaches people?
Vegas,
We're working on
Vegas
that.
show.
Yes.
I mean, Britney's finished hers, which I'm gonna cry because I really wanted to see her go.
Well, in a few years she can open for you.
Oh.
This would be something, maybe.
No, but I really wanted to, But exciting is I'm playing Vegas on my birthday.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And that's anyone can get tickets and see you on your birthday in
Yeah,
Vegas. Like
yeah.
just go.
Mhm.
All right, maybe we're going to Vegas.
Yeah,
I like Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah, on my
Especially
birthday.
that would be pretty
Yeah.
fantastic. When you're talking about like big theater productions and things, and a lot of your shows I find, or at least the ones I've been to, lucky enough to have been to, it's about what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of minimal, even though it's a big
But
production.
it's big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I said that it was an over the top
Over the
version
top.
of what I do. Yeah,
That's exciting.
yeah.
It's also for you, your sound, no matter what I hear, and not that no song sounds alike, but I always know it's you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think that is what necessarily is truth about musicians these days.
I've been saying that lately too, musicians. It's kind of like magician and musician at the same time. It's become,
Musician.
yeah, I have to watch out. I'm like,
And we haven't even had the sip of our
I know,
drinks yet.
no, I have.
I have-
But,
and I'm the one saying musician.
Yeah. But I find that I'm like, don't say musician, don't say
I
musician.
feel like that's all we're gonna say from now on.
Yeah, I think maybe that musicians should be kind of musicians, especially drummers. They should be drumming and doing magic tricks at the same time.
Do you play? You don't play drums.
Badly.
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 Okay. What else do you play badly?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything badly.
That's good. At least it's not at all.
Yeah.
Badly is still something. Still trying, right?
Yeah.
When you're writing and doing your music and everything like that, are you constantly inspired, or do you go in and like you already know what it's about before it's finished?
No, I don't write every day,
Okay.
and I prefer not to think about it and try not. I mean, I think about things and I think about, what I'm interested in, but I wait till I'm in a place, and I don't go to like a studio usually. It's like this time it was in Los Angeles where I bought a small house and had the garage turned into a studio.
Okay.
The studio consists of a table, 2 chairs, speakers, and a computer. That's the studio.
It's just minimal, and you? Are you by yourself?
No, I was with Vice Cooler, a friend of mine.
Okay.
We did the album together, but 10 hours a day for a year. So when I get in there, then we just start. Because I don't want to have any like, oh wait, like 3 years ago I said this cool thing, I want to find it. You know, I don't want to have that pressure or, you know, like extra stress on myself.
Right.
And I want to trust myself that I can do it there.
And it's almost that when you know you're ready to create the album, is when you step in the studio and then you create it.
Yeah.
There's no wishy-washy or anything.
No wishy-washy.
No wishy-washy.
No.
That's pretty good. Do you find, because you collaborate a lot on this album, from what I kind of see, and even with vocalists and a lot of different people coming in.
Yeah, I have Kim Gordon on a track,
Right.
Feist on a track, and then my niece, Simone Jones. So those are the 3 collaborators.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And so, collaboration, do you think that makes you better, or how do you see collaboration? How does that affect you?
Well, with Kim Gordon, I was thinking about Cool Thing, you know the song Cool Thing?
Okay.
Where Chuck B is kind of like so she's like my Chuck B. So she's, you know, featuring on mine.
Yeah,
So it's cool.
I like that.
And actually she's the first voice on the album. It's the first song.
Yeah, because it's not you.
Yeah, it's not me, it's her. And Feist is the last voice on the album.
I have it on loop, so I've never heard a last song in my mind.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I thought I like that. I like that it's like not me at the beginning or the end, and that I'm strong enough that I can like share that power.
100%. Yeah. Well, it's all channeling through you anyways, and coming from in a way, them joining your persona.
Mm-hmm. But did you hear the exciting news
I don't know.
about the Polaris?
Prize.
Yeah, so the Polaris Prize every year they pick the best albums of the year, and there is a new category now called Heritage, Canadian Heritage Music. So they have like the best 60s and 70s, which is put together, which is weird.
Okay.
And then the 80s, 90s, and 2000 to 2005, and it's a short list of 5 people.
Okay.
I'm on it. The 2000s for Teachers and Peaches.
Really?
Yeah. When does this go up?
This will be in a couple of days.
Oh yeah,
hopefully.
yeah. So you'll still have time to vote. Go to the Polaris website,
Okay.
and you go to the 2000s.
So this is a people's choice. This is fans.
People's
all
choice.
around.
Well, it wasn't. It's journalists giving the short list.
Okay.
So there's five contenders.
Done.
Right.
We have to all vote. We'll get every device.
Yeah, you
every
gotta
IP
vote,
address.
and you vote for Teachers and Peaches.
Done. That's
because,
the easiest thing in the world.
Because then I'm gonna be Canadian Heritage.
I like what I like. Like I know
I know.
certain things.
I know what I know.
Yeah.
You like what you like, I know what I know.
And we both know we know nothing about what we don't like.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty
There you
awesome.
go.
I like that. I'm gonna take a moment and just be in bed with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a moment and have some wine time.
I know your wine time ring.
Wine time.
All the jewelry. We'll get lots of close-ups later. You got
I got
hot
wine
dogs.
time socks.
I actually put on socks for you because it was like maybe she doesn't like feet, and otherwise it's like I still think it's summer and I can't.
I like that it's not only like there's grapes, there's a bottle, there's wine, and the cork.
Yeah, and the opener,
Yeah, the cork. Oh, what do you call it?
corkscrew.
Corkscrew,
You have
yeah.
the first half.
Oh, and a cork. There is a cork.
And a cork.
There's no cork.
Were those a gift or did you buy them for yourself?
They're a gift actually from Snash Jewelry, because she made me wine time. She's
Okay.
like, oh, you didn't like these socks.
Okay, wine time.
Wine time, yes, queen.
Okay.
With a K, of
Of
course.
course.
Hangry, you know when you're so hungry you're angry.
Yeah, been there.
Boobs,
Obviously.
hot dog, because I'm just like, it's like a comfort food from when I was a kid.
Okay.
666.
Yeah, or 999.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's blessed. That's the like serious hand. But
Left and right.
but I
don't
think I
have
need
that.
a new ring.
Okay.
Musician.
How are we spelling it?
How are we spelling it?
Yeah.
Like MUSGICIN.
Okay.
Musician.
Does that work, everybody? Yeah. That's perfect.
Musician. education.
I went to the JEW in the middle, just because of two Jews in bed and you did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, basically is where I went. And
Two Jews in bed, magic. And we're
yeah.
not going to be able to eat
and
in a few days.
And we're not covered in sheets.
We're not covered. There's no hole in the sheet.
No hole in the sheet.
No.
We're not old fashioned.
Nobody's got any like
We're
payas.
contemporary. I couldn't even.
Do you keep Yom Kippur?
We do
That
families.
means no, because you took a big breath. Of
Yeah.
course. I already know the answer. But you know what? I'm probably going to break the fast with Jill Soloway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not too
How
bad.
glamorous is that?
That's pretty glamorous. Yeah. And celebrate her success recently. She's
Amazing.
been doing very well.
Such a cool show, and
Yeah. No, I think it's funny because we were talking about that, and I.
You know about that. You know what you know.
Yeah.
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 And I like that.
Well, I think it's a very important thing.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
And I was talking with people, and I was reading a bunch of interviews that you had done recently, and it's like, you know,
Thank you
thumbs
for
up.
doing the research.
No problem. I'll do it a little bit. And people have been asking you about that and
Yeah.
your take on, you know, gender and all these things, and it's like, well, she's been talking about it and singing about it and writing about it and being a voice for it for a pretty long time.
Yeah.
That it's kind of like everything else is maybe catching up.
Yeah.
And not even saying that you're the first.
No. of
By no
course not.
means.
No, I did.
But
I
it
didn't
just-
invent it.
No, but it's kind of like why, like it's people are.
There's some good words though too. Like I never used because I didn't think about it. Gender fluidity. I think that's really good. Because I think that's a good way I like to describe myself. I think it's good.
Well, fluid is always a good thing. Yeah. Right? Are my ice cubes melting or is it just me? You'll
What
hear
like
it.
Canada Dry ginger ale?
That's a fake ginger.
Totally.
That's like sugar water.
My didn't like your parents or everybody always tell you when your stomach hurt when you were a kid have
Flat
like
ginger ale.
flat ginger ale.
Yeah.
Why? Just make real ginger tea.
Did
Mom and Dad. That's like no.
That's what they would
sugar.
do now. You'd have the parents making like the real
No,
ginger
they wouldn't
tea
get it. They'd be like, really?
and the kale chips for the sick child.
My dad is very confused about all the different coffees
Okay.
because there was coconut milk, and he was like, but it's made with water, not milk. He was very confused. I think he's just confused.
He just wants his regular whatever.
Yeah, he was just like,
yeah.
oh, what? Milk? Coconut milk. Yeah. I think that's very interesting. Staying with my parents, so these things come up.
I love it. I love parents.
Yeah.
They brought us here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They made you who you are.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. You could be a totally
Whether they
different
like
person.
it or not.
They love it. They love it. Because they got an independent, proud, happy.
Yeah,
right?
happy, yeah.
That's the whole. That's
They
what
just
parents
want me to be happy.
The Jewish parents.
They do. They
Yeah.
just want you to be happy and eat.
And they probably, I mean, any guilt about like, you know, grandchildren and weddings and stuff like that was probably like the Jewish guilt's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah. They just
Yeah.
never
My
wanted
sister
it.
saved that.
Oh yeah, she
had
took
kids,
care of
so-
everything.
Oh yeah, so Sex with Sue, who's incredible, a very big influence on my life.
Yeah.
She came to my junior high and did a whole speech, and she was like, boys, do not take the saran wrap from your sandwich and wrap it around your penis to have sex. It is not a condom.
I remember that stuff from her. I was like Annie Sprinkles and things like that.
Annie
And-
Sprinkle is also a huge influence on me. Annie Sprinkle appears in my book. What else is in the Teachers and Peaches?
Right.
Yeah, me, her, and her partner Beth are all in the bathtub together.
That would have been a nice moment.
She's a fantastic, yeah. We
I'm-
met because she married, her and her partner married different parts of the earth every year because they're like ecosexual.
Right.
So last year it was dirt, so they invited me to the wedding to do a performance, and so I wrote a poem about dirt, which ended saying, "Dirt is the shit," and they really liked it. So
I would imagine so. A personal poem by you for their wedding
about dirt.
about dirt, marrying dirt.
Yeah, I think this year they married water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it just the elements, or they could find anything? Like, could they marry a leaf or a tree?
They can have experiences with those things, but they
100%.
marry the elements.
The
Yeah.
elements.
But I hung out with Annie and Beth one day, and we went to a park, and we had to give cunnilingus grass, and we were like hugging trees and talking dirty to them and stuff.
I like for her and to be doing that, it's kind of like that evolution. Because with the stuff I saw of her 80s videos and stuff, during
Yeah.
like her sex education.
Well, you know, she started as she was in porn,
Right.
and then she started to be a photographer for like Playboy magazine and Hustler and then she became more of like doing post-porn feminism, and then probably the stuff you saw in the 80s.
Yeah.
One of my favorite works is her public cervix announcement,
Okay.
where she would sit there with her legs open, naked, with a flashlight, so people could come and look in, so they wouldn't be afraid of female anatomy. And getting back to what you said, that we come from our parents. We all come from a vagina. Why is everybody afraid of it? And
Yep.
then to segue into one of my songs, I have one called Vaginoplasty, which is dealing with that, dealing with like why we're so afraid of our own vagina and what
100%.
it looks like, and why are we taking shit from somebody who says the vagina looks wrong, if it's functioning and it's yours,
Yeah, I mean, you see that in a lot of mainstream media. You will see, breasts or whatever, a bum is whatever, even a full frontal like a penis.
Yeah.
But you almost never see vagina.
Yeah, well, it's also in the song, I talk about big pussies. Like, if you have one, use it, fine, that's great. And your partner's gonna, figure out how to pleasure you. You don't have to, like, get vaginoplasty because of that. Because there's so many songs about big tits and big
Yeah.
asses and big dicks, but not big pussies.
Yeah, it's be as big as you want it to be.
Yeah, you come from there.
Yeah, it can probably get bigger than you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you know a lot,
Yeah, like quintuplet big.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? There is a prominent Canadian named Carson Chan,
Okay.
who's quite a great curator, and he pointed out to me that it's actually not called a vagina, it's actually a vulva. The whole thing should be called a vulva, but we call it a vagina. So we even have the name wrong.
So like just scientist textbooks and what we've been taught is just,
Wrong.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's the vulva.
Yeah.
So even your songs, you've been mistaken.
Yeah, well, I was trying to relate,
I'm sure you've said vulva a couple of times in your songs.
Sure. Vulva? No.
No?
Never said vulva.
With rhymes, nothing rhymes.
But I did have a kind of vagina Jewish song, Unkind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
where I say Sodom and Gomorrah, today and tomorrow, and my aura shines like a menorah. My labor majora, dancing the hora.
So Jewish vaginas
Jewish
celebrating.
Yeah, no holes in sheets.
When's the last time you danced the hora?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Last time I saw it was on Transparent,
Okay. Yeah.
on the season premiere of the new. I got a sneak peek.
That's pretty exciting.
They danced the hora.
Do you have a lot of art around you and stuff?
No, I'm kind of lacking in the art. I have to, yeah. No, I don't really have a lot of art. I do have which is not, I do have a velvet painting of myself.
Okay.
Yeah. That I can see through the vanity, so when I'm doing my makeup, then you see the velvet painting and stuff. It's a bit
Is it
weird.
What peaches is it? Is it like done up stage
Done,
peaches?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like
I need to look like that now.
I think it's very Liberace of you, I think. Having a giant velvet painting.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I added the word giant, I just assumed it's large.
It's giant. And it's in my bedroom. So imagine
That's pretty good.
when I invite you to my bedroom, you walk
Yeah.
in and then you see that. Would that be, this is my room.
This is your Berlin apartment?
And Toronto, which is my secret place here.
Yeah.
So it was in the Toronto Life magazine where my parents lived.
That's kind of,
Yeah, that guy got fired.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, your
concierge.
parents are lovely people. They didn't need to be bothered
Lovely.
by your crazy
They're
fans.
lovely people.
Everyone's lovely people.
Lovely.
That's pretty good. I say that everyone's lovely people because if you're not a lovely person, you're probably not in my life.
No,
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
Exactly. Do you?
Torontonians are lovely people.
I think so.
Yeah.
They're
They say
good.
sorry a lot. Sorry.
Yeah. It's like instead of excuse me or pardon or anything, it's always sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah. People saying that all morning to you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Like if I hit someone, they'd go, oh, sorry.
Sorry, peaches.
Sorry you hit me, sorry.
Do you even like fruit, like peaches in general and stuff?
I like nectarines better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like maybe clementines.
I like blueberries the best.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's more from, Gravenhurst, being in Gravenhurst in the summer.
Blueberry picking and everything. Pick your own. That's like, again, it's like all these things are kind of growing up in Ontario.
Yeah.
Like Sex with Sue,
Sex
picking
with
your own
Sue.
peaches, and or picking your own blueberries and raspberries and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like a rite of passage, maybe, growing up.
Saying sorry.
Saying sorry. You don't say that anymore?
I wanna hear you hit
Yeah.
bottom.
Are you speaking English all the time when you're traveling? Or are you
Ja, all the time.
We don't have to
Du bist ein geiles Schwein.
Du bist die sexieste Frau auf der ganzen Welt.
Oh, danke schön. Das ist echt geil.
No problem.
Sprichst du Deutsch dann?
No, that's just that. That's the only sentence I know. I can switch in Frau or Mann.
Fraumann.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. So I can work both angles,
So.
but that's it.
When I first heard like, oh, that means like, oh, I thought people were speaking like Japanese, like, so.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, they're saying, so. Yeah.
Or calling you an asshole.
Yeah. Which is what we used to do in Canada. We heard it, we're like, yeah, so asshole.
That's totally like a kid's joke.
Yeah,
Oh my
totally,
god, that was
I
the
know.
worst.
Yeah.
That was totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And probably like a
And
little
I-
offensive actually at the time.
Yeah,
now
it's totally
thinking about
offensive.
it.
Yeah, I
it's
thought about
ridiculous.
it, you said it. But yeah, no, it's true though. These things need to be discussed.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that whenever people say something and they make somebody else think it,
Yeah.
it's still happening.
It's
The
totally
thought's still
happening.
being put in the universe.
Yes, it is.
You're just kind of like,
Out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let it happen.
Or, in the words of Luba, let it go, let it go, let it free your body, let it move your soul.
Canadian
Live
musician.
by the rules, live by the laws, live by commandments. Yeah. I think we should put on Luba and dance on your bed.
Okay, we can totally do that.
Yeah.
But we're gonna switch around. We're gonna do a photo shoot now,
Okay.
and kind of move and go and get you
Let it
a bit
go.
comfy. Let it go. Yeah, and we can sing as much as we want.
Okay, because
and it'll
there'll be no
great.
camera. There'll be no sound on. That's
No
why we
sound.
can
Yeah,
sing
the
as much
sound
as
is
we
the
want.
sound is done as soon as we say done.
We'll be like singing people do.
It's been amazing talking to you. You're
You
a
too.
darling, and
You're lovely.
Go get your free drink. Go get your free drink. Your personality turned to white powder. Your brain's clammed up chowder. Your personality turned to white powder. Your brain's clammed up chowder. Congratulations on being such a fucking good liar. Congratulations on not getting caught for so many years. Congratulations on being the most evasive person I have ever known.